Tookoff radio show. What a combination.
Baby, I just want to say one thing, honey. You're extra classy. Extra classy, honey. Extra classy girl. You look like a warrior. You're looking spectacular. I tell you, I've been watching you, girl, from a distance, girl. The closer you get, I start to sway. You and your spectacular shape is like a quake. You make me shake. You make me shake, shake, shake. Oh yeah. Every time I see you, girl, I can't stop staring. I can't stop staring. Every time I see you, girl,
All right, welcome back to the interviews with DJ Grace at Tookoff Boss. All right, today's interview will be with DJ Grace, Tookoff Boss, and Mr. D. And then after that, we're going to have Visible. All right, please to share, invite.
you carry, I swear. Every time I see you, girl, I can't stop staring. I can't stop staring. Every time I
Yes.
see you, girl, I can't stop staring.
Finally, Mr. D, up and forward. But your camera, you need to rotate. Right. There you are. Right. That's better. Right.
Can you see me?
I can see you clearly now, Mr. D. Welcome to the interviews with DJ Grace, Tookoff Boss. How you're doing today?
1 second. Kind of low. Can hardly hear what she's saying.
You can hardly hear me. Wow.
That's what you're saying now, Miss Grace?
Okay. Are you hearing me properly now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm asking how are you, and you can give us a little introduction about Mr. D and where are you connecting from?
Oh yes. Well, first I must say good day to you and your listeners outside there in the world, east, west, north, and south, where they're all connecting you from. They are beautiful people, all you. I'm in New York, so I came down in Atlanta, and this is where when I came here, that's where I start my studio. And then, my son introduced my engineer to me, Mr. McCleary, aka we call him Dougie, but his name is Mr. McCleary, Douglas McCleary. And that man is he's the man who really started me, get me going, and I appreciate a whole lot from him. And my son is the one who do the connection for me, hooking me up with you nice people. So I'm just here. I decided to. I'm writing long time. I'm writing I want to tell you something. From around 16 years. And that man is he's the man who's going, and I appreciate the whole lot.
We're getting a little feedback. It's a bit noisy in the background a bit.
Yes, I just turned it down. I didn't know it was on. I'm in the studio. In the studio, that's why. I'm sorry about that. As I was saying.
So you were saying.
Giving a little rest on my life in the music. I do songwriting. I'm a songwriter. I'm a member of ASCAP, American Songwriters Association. I never really deal with singing much. I can sing, but I never really deal with it. From I was around like 16, I had joined a singing group in Jamaica by the name of the West Best. And but I had to leave that group, to be honest with you, because through certain circumstances. my sister, may she rest in peace, she died now. We were practicing one day and, those guys were smoking and she went and she told my mother. My mother said, no, she don't want that. So I had to leave that group. That time I was around 16. So I
Wow.
just kind of writing from there. I used to listen like, in my days, I used to listen to people like, I don't know when Bob Marley just came along. I used to listen to Delroy Wilson. I listened to the Paragons. I listened to a lot of them. But my first time in a studio, I was living at Maxwell Avenue, Kingston, Jamaica. And Leroy Smart, I think you hear about Leroy Smart. I
Yes,
used
yes.
to listen to me when he was writing the song Sharon, 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 that song. And he took me to Channel One studio in Maxwell Avenue. That was my first time in a studio. And I get so intrigued with the studio and liking it, seeing the different equipments and things. So I tell myself, no, this is what I really like. I like the setup and everything. So they said to me, said, if you're gonna write, and I mean, you're gonna get people to come and sing, you have to have a 16-track tape. So when you take it to the studio, but I'm not seeing those type of machine around right now in the studio that use 16-track tape. I'm not saying some is not around, but I've not seen it so much now
Yeah.
because we're
Yes.
going a different computer age where we have different set of things, computer rhythms and all these things. But
Right. Right.
I have like 3 songs on YouTube. My first song was a song by the name of Pum Pum Yam. Then I write another one, My Reward. Then I write another one named Vision. But this song, Extra Classic Girl, a lot of people ask me why I sing this song.
Hold on, hold
This,
on, hold on, no, 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 no. Hold on, let me stop you because Mr. D seem like you're not giving no chance to ask no question. All of a question if you answer already, basically. Give me
oh, go ahead, sorry about that.
Oh my gosh. We don't reach this yet. Had a big tune, I want to play it and I will talk about it now because each time I play this song, I have to be in the mirror extra classy. You see how I put on, I don't put too much lipstick on, I just make it look a little, extra classy type of way. So I know where you run, go there yet. This D to the big song. Yes, I want to know exactly how long you start music because you've been doing music for time. I want to know how many years have you been doing music. I want to know who first identify you as an artist. Tell us who first identify you as an artist and how many years now have you been doing music?
Well, as I told you, from I was young, 16, I like music, but when I just start now, like when start singing, I start singing like a year ago, to be honest. 1 year ago, I start really doing the singing thing.
Really? Wow.
But I, I, I I really, as I told you before, I really used to do writing a lot. I used to do writing. I write for like
Yeah.
Timber what I write music for a group by the name of the Silver Tones. I used to write some festival songs. And I used to write for a girl by the name of, I don't remember her name so good now, but they used to call her Cherry. I don't remember her last name. But a lot
Ah,
of people, I used to go by Jammies in Waterhouse, a lot of Quinn Shade and all these guys used to come to my house. We write, you know. But as I told you, when I really decided to get in the singing thing, it was like a year ago, after I leave New York and come to Georgia and get my own studio. I decided, so well, I'm going to burst the studio by myself. I could get artists come, but I want to burst the studio by myself. You
so
understand?
so Mr. D is Miss D is a Mr. D is a writer. So you were first a writer before you become an artist.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Okay, yes, I get that. Beautiful,
Like I
beautiful.
said, when I was like around 16, I joined a singing group, but it
Yes,
didn't go anywhere. So
right,
from
right,
that like was around, let's say, probably a year after the group finished, I start writing. And
right.
I when I start writing, John Holt had a song by the name of um, Love at Last. And I
Yeah.
listened that every day. I used to sing that song, and my mother also said, "You sing that song so nice. Sing it for me." Every time I used to sing it for my mother. And from there, I just start writing, get my pencil and paper and just writing. I will, everywhere you see my pencil and paper, I just start to write, you know.
Sure.
You know, as I told you, when I came to New York now, it was like a starting all over again life thing.
Right, right.
That's
So
not what
tell
I'm
us,
trying
Mr.
to.
D, as have you getting a chance to? I know you said you didn't take the music like serious after a while you enter the group and so. So did you get any chance to like to perform with the group that you're in? Any
No,
any
we didn't reach
opportunity?
far. We didn't
Any
reach so far. Most of what we were doing, we were start practicing every Sunday. We practice, but normally apart from that, I used to do like some church
oh
concert, and all these things. But on a big stage, I didn't really go to a big stage. To be honest, I
wow,
didn't really go to a
wow.
big stage. You understand? A
Right,
lot of
right,
people, a lot of
right.
people ask me why I start singing now. You know,
No, trust
when they
me,
hear
if you
me,
didn't tell me it was last year you're singing, that's why I asked you the question, how long you been singing? You get what I'm saying? Because I
a
can't
lot of
believe
people.
you just last year took up this professional. All right. I'm gonna play this song that you have right now. It's called Extra Classic Girl, and then we're gonna talk about it and tell me what inspired you to write this one, all right?
Okay.
Baby, I just want to say one thing, honey. You're extra classic. Extra classic. Extra classic girl. You look like a warrior. You're looking spectacular. I see it. I've been watching you, girl, from a distance. From a distance, girl. The closer you get, I start to sway. You and your spectacular leg is like a queen. You make me shake. You make me shake, shake, shake. Oh yeah. Every time I see you, girl, I get exhausted. Exhausted. Every time I see you, girl, I get carried. I swear. Every time I see you, girl, I get exhausted. I get exhausted. Every time I see you, girl, I
I tell you, big up to everyone on the line, big up to all the kings and queens that is tuning in right now. We're speaking with Mr. D. You can go ahead and tell us about this song, what inspired you, and you can tell us what the feedback you're getting at this song. Is this song getting a lot of rotation out there? Tell us what's going on with this song, Mr. D.
Well, yes, I'm getting some good back reaction from the song, some good rotation. The song is really doing good out there, very,
Yes,
very well.
it's a good
You
song.
know, so I give thanks to the good Lord above for that. The song is doing very well. Well, what really inspired me to write this song, to be very honest with you, a lot of people ask me, why you write this song? You write this song, but I just want to let you know, when I wrote this song, this song wasn't the song. When we were in the studio, the track we were listening to the track. This wasn't the song I had for this track. I had a song named the Minimum Wage. I was trying to sing a song about the minimum wage, and the engineer told me, no, we need a love song on this track. So we need a
Oh,
love song on this track. So so so, I decided. So all right. I had wrote a song when I was in New York about
yeah.
extra class. So I asked them to just give me 2 minutes, let me go in my papers. I had one line of this song. All I had was extra classy girl, you look like a warrior. and and then I said to the engineer, give me 2 minutes, let me go outside. And I went outside and I saw this woman was coming down the road. And I said, I've been watching you from a distance. When she was passing, I said, the closer you get. And from there, I just come back in and just, that him said to me, say, where you go outside, go do? I said, I'll tell you later. And then
Sure.
I grab my pencil and paper and I start taking it from there, just taking it from there because I'm very good at that. I'm very good at that. Some people say I get the talent to do that. I can just sit down here and just write a song out my head, right? So looking at you, I can just write a song, beautiful song about you. That's the talent that I thank God I got. So that's how that song really come up. It
All
didn't
right.
specifically saying I wrote that song specifically for somebody.
Yes.
But what I want to
Okay, we
tell
get
you,
that.
when it comes to women, I am a number one man who respect women to the ground that they walk on. We know we have
Beautiful,
good and bad, but I respect women, right?
beautiful,
I have 3
beautiful, beautiful.
daughters. I have nieces. I have my mother. She died. My sister died. May the rest in peace. I have respect for women. And every woman is extra classy in their own different ways. You
Yes,
understand?
so
No matter anything you put on, from you love it, you're extra classy. And I can
right
tell
now.
you, you are extra classy.
Of course, of course. So tell us, Mr. D, do you have any more songs out there right now, or this the only song you have out there?
I'm not hearing you.
Do you have any more songs out there, or this is the only
Rowan,
song you have out there right
1
now?
second. I'm not hearing her. The volume, I'm not hearing her.
Okay, you're not hearing me. Oh, sorry.
I'm not hearing her.
You touch anything?
I don't touch
Oh, the
nothing.
volume went down again. Oh, wow. Sorry, everybody. We're talking to Mr. D.
I'm not hearing her.
I'm
The
hearing
volume is
everyone
up.
and
The
hearing
volume,
you,
she's
but
talking.
not hearing me. Some technical difficulty. Oh, you still not hearing me, right?
It seems that my connection seems to be like it's something going wrong with my connection. I can hardly hear you.
Oh, wow, 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 wow.
I don't know what it is, but
I have no idea. Do you want me to end the live and come back? Should I end the live and come
give me a
back?
second, please.
All right, all right. Let's drop the big song again. It's all right.
I'm not hearing her. But I'm not hearing.
Are you hearing me now? Well, we're having a bad connection today. We never expect this connection to be so bad today. We never normally have a bad connection on Instagram. But that's how it goes sometimes, connection. No.
I'm telling you. She just come back.
You can hear me
I'm
now?
still not hearing her.
Can hear me?
Maybe she hear you for the start.
You're hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. But
Okay,
if
she
you're
said
not,
she's hearing me.
yeah, but if you're not
Yes,
hearing me,
I'm
don't get
sorry about
upset because I'm asking questions.
connection here. Our connection seems to get messed up a bit. But anyhow, um, I'm still here.
Right.
Yeah,
You can hear me.
I'm on. I don't know what happened.
You still can't hear me?
I'm not
Double.
touching the phone.
All right, I'm going to cut the live and come back. I'm going to cut the live and come right back. Is that all right? All right.
Phone is there.
You must be have to
Let me your phone. Let me listen to you. Let me phone, let me listen what she's saying, and I
A
can
bit,
talk. What?
Which is
Go ahead.
I'm gonna cut the
wait,
live and come back.
No. I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing you
Cut the
now.
live and come right back. Is that alright?
All right, all right.
yes, because it's delaying. Yeah, I'm gonna cut and come back. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna cut the live and come right back. All right.
All of that comes from the life. I don't understand what go on there. I don't understand
All
what.
right.
You look on all the live with my phone. Everybody has to hear something. I don't understand what something are going with your phone. No. You don't know to touch
Hold
your
on.
phone in the gym. Live with the phone in
Don't get upset. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. It's all right. Don't get upset. Don't have to get upset at all. Not sure. All right, we don't have to get upset. Let me let me try to get him back. All right. Let me try to get him back. All right. Let me try to get him back. All right. All right. Wow. All right. I'm invisible. Wow. I'm telling you, it's a bit tedious. The connection is not so good at all. I'm looking back for Mr. D. I'm looking back for Mr. D to come back on the live. All right. Let me see. All right. There we go. Let me see. Mr. D to the live. All right. Pick up on yourself. All right. There you are. Is it better? Is it better?
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Are you hearing me now? You hearing me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Oh wow. That's how it goes sometime. That's how it goes sometime, these
I understand.
things. Yeah, so where were we? Okay, Mr. D, all right, you were saying that the song is it's getting a good rotation and all of that. So I want you to tell us, what can we expect from Mr. D? What's the next move for Mr. D? What's next for Mr. D right now? Any more songs coming? Any EP? You're gonna working on an EP or an album in the making? What's next for Mr. D? Talk to us.
Well, my album will be out soon. My album will be out soon. Beautiful album. It will be out soon. But I have
Wow.
a next single to show before this one. It's also for the women, a nice song for the
Okay.
women. It seems like
You want to let us hear it?
I'm for the woman. I'm singing for the woman, then, because right
All
now
right.
they
You want to
need
give
some.
us something?
The
You want
women
to?
them no. Also the women them need some nice song. I'm just trying to make the woman have a song named Promises.
All
Promises.
right. Of
You know,
course, of course. Do you
not, not,
mind let us hear a piece of it all?
nothing has changed. Everything remained the same. Promising, promising, promising. Right? I'm just saying, don't let them use and abuse. Don't let them use you and accuse you and financially abuse you. Some of
Yes.
them can pay bills. Nothing has changed. Everything remained the same. Promising, promising, promising.
Oh,
Girls, I tell you, girls, you know, don't say
yeah.
yes. Don't say
Yeah.
yes when you want to say no. The choice is your own. I tell you, promising, promising. Promising, promising, oh yeah, nothing has changed. It's the same, promising. It's just promising, you know. I
I
mean,
like it,
I'm
I like it, I like it, I
respect to
like
all the
it.
man there. Enough respect to all man out there. Enough. One the man them
Of
know say
course,
enough respect. But woman are
of
my
course.
number one child respect. Enough respect for the man them. So me just want to try to show them say nothing not change. That just said promising, so not have to know no step.
Yeah. And I appreciate that as well, Mr. D. I appreciate that. I want to call you, a veteran. You've been doing the music for a time now. You've been writing from you were 16 and all of that, you know. So you have somewhat experience in the music industry somewhat, even though you haven't been established yet. So I want you to tell us some of the things that you encounter with as an upcoming artist throughout the years. Yeah, I want to hear some of the things that you encounter with, and then I'm going to ask you another question to follow up with that one.
Well, you see, when you just come in as a young artist, right? In my time in Jamaica, it's not like no young artists. If you come as a young artist and a man carry to a man who decide to spend a money, you know you're going to have to stick with a man there because you can't just run leaving, right? Because there's a lot of artists where a man bring him and as him come up, and next man take him away from him. You understand? And all of
Yes.
that, must stand that quite clearly. But right now, as I tell you, my going through life, loving the music business, I've never really, to be honest, having like hard time because I've never get contract from anybody to say I can't tell you say boy I did there with this man and such I did there with this man. No, I never really go through that because in what I said to myself is that I didn't want to do the music unless I have my own studio and my everything. I right now I have my publishing, I have my own label. That's what I had wanted. I never want to go to nobody for you understand? For
Wow.
this cannot tell me what to do and artists come to me I want me to put out music for them right now. And I say, no, I want to bust my label myself first. And when I bust my label myself, then I have two artists in Jamaica right now. When I go down next
Yeah,
month, that I'm talk to, right? But as I tell
yeah.
you, what an extra classical so far it will go.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's great. That's great work. That's great work. I love that. You put everything into place before you actually start doing your thing. I love that. I want you to I want you to give other upcoming artists like yourself, you know, one or two words of encouragement because as we know that it may not be hard for you because you were not established somewhat, but you know a lot of upcoming artists they are going through a lot of struggle, a lot of them feel like giving up. So I want you to give them, a one or two word of encouragement.
Well, hear this now. You see, if you're a young artist coming up, and I can tell them straight out, this is from the artist's mouth. Try and sing good songs. Lego, you have to renovate your culture, right? You
Yes.
can't just keep on and sing this very blah. You sing good song going last. You don't want a song coming and just gone for 2, 3 months and after that it's dead. You're nothing else about it again. You want to sing song where you can establish. Sit down and get your pencil and paper and write. Or if you're not writing, get the person who's right. And if them write something, you tell them person say, no, me not like that. Me never want to sing that. You
All
understand?
right.
We know everything have its market out there. Everything have its market. Every song have its market. And the number one thing with artists coming up now, you got to be humble. If you cannot humble, there's a lot of stumbling you're going to go on with. You understand? And when
Yeah.
people find and use you, that's time they're going to accuse you, then they're going to abuse you and financially abuse you, because them we have to
Yeah.
like a foot going place. You got to be humble and show a man, say, well, me coming at this the right and proper way, right? Because as me tell a man, say, there are certain songs when I not sing before some you need to slow the business. I not sing certain
Um,
songs.
yes.
Certain, you want your to out of my mouth, you
Mm-hmm.
know? I give warning.
I
Me's
love
a
that.
one. I come for one. I come for teach. I come for one. Right?
Sure.
If you look good,
I
not
love
to tell you good. If you look good, you just look good. I just saw me see it, and you look good. I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't fighting nobody. I ain't fighting no artist. People,
Right.
artists. Every man when him go to a studio and get him vibe, him doing things, right? Him doing things. I'm only
Beautiful.
saying
Beautiful.
advancement, upcoming artists. You got to stay humble and you got to write good songs. As long as you have good songs, you will go up very, very far away.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
I
That's
I
all I can
totally
say.
agree.
And I'm not here to
Beautiful.
fight any artist. You sing what you want to sing. That's your vibes. You understand?
Beautiful.
I know what
Beautiful.
I'm saying.
Beautiful. I love that answer. I love that answer, Mr. D. Thank you so much. If anybody is watching this live and want to work with Mr. D and want to contact you, how can they contact Mr. D?
Well, I'm at carsymbolic@yahoo.com. That's my email. And my phone
Yeah.
number is 404-604-0735. And if you don't get me because I work too, I still work. I work at the airport. I work
Yeah.
at Atlanta National Airport. So and I'm off every Friday and Saturday. And I'm in the studio at all time. You understand? I'm in the studio at all time.
Okay.
First, I
Beautiful.
want to shout out to Mr. Douglas McCleary. As I told you, that's number one man who he has my back in this.
Yeah.
He definitely helped me. I want to send a shout out to my son Ron Carr. I want to send a shout out to Mr. David Rowe, he's the man who mixed Extra Classic Girl. He's the man who mixed Dennis Brown's first album. So,
All right.
you know,
All right.
from when I first do this song, he turned to say, you have a number one song.
Yes.
But that's
Yes.
goes. Everybody
I
keep
agree.
trying.
Of course.
Most of all,
Of
we
course.
got we cannot forget to give thanks and praise unto the good Lord of above. You know, that's where all the energy comes from. He instilled it in us. So we have to give thanks and praises to the good Lord above. And also you, I respect you a whole lot, and I hope your business keep continue growing because the higher you climb, trust me, the more you're exposed. You understand?
Mhm. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank
And
you. Thank you.
I want to send another shout out to my personal friend Lady Trey in
Yes.
Canada.
Yes. Of course.
I hope her the best. I want to send a shout out to Music Phil in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I want to send a shout out to Miss Betty Love.
Yes.
I told her she are the queen of the pack. You are the champion DJ. You people are fantastic, very much
All
fantastic,
right.
and music flowing. I like the flow. You keep the music flowing.
Got to. Got to.
And I never forget Young Russ at Tree Cans Radio. And
Right.
also my
Right.
friend is listening. Enough respect, Mr.
All right.
Averman.
All
Mr.
right.
Averman.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
No, and
Mr.
enough
D.
respect to all your listeners. Enough respect to all your listeners, male and female. Enough respect.
Right.
And
Beautiful.
Mr. D,
Beautiful.
can look out. My next one is coming. It's promising. Young ladies, that's a warning for you, and that's a teaching. You're gonna love it.
Sure. We're looking
Enough.
forward to that one, of course. We're looking forward to that one. And we on the Tookoff show. We enjoy your music so far. We enjoy this one that's called Extra Classic Girl. And I'm sure we're going to enjoy that new one that is coming right now. Not true. So, Mr. D,
Yep.
just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on,
Yeah, love
keep
it.
on putting
I'll
in
be
the good
dropping.
work.
I'll drop in my album. The name of my album will be My Reward. It will be dropping very soon. You know,
All right. All right. Just keep
and
me updated.
all platforms.
All right. And just keep me updated as well, Mr. D. And we're going to do this very soon again.
Miss Grace, I definitely will. I definitely will keep you updated. Definitely.
All right. So big up yourself, Mr. D, and big up
Do
your
that.
son as well. All right. Thank you
Yes.
so much for the time to talk to us, and we get to speak with Mr. D. So we talk again soon, and be more. All right.
All right. Enough respect
Thank
and
you.
God bless.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. D. All right.
And
Big
not
up everyone on the live. That is Mr. D. You can find Mr. D music out there on all digital platforms. Check out a song that he has out there right now. It's called Extra Classic Girl. It's a go on with itself. All right. See you later. All right. All right. We're trying to end this live to have the next artist. All right. Let me see. All right. Okay. There you go. There you go. All right. Big up everybody in the place. That was Mr. D. You know, we had a little technical difficulty earlier, but we came through. All right. Please to share and please to invite. The next artist coming on the line. His name
DJ
is
Grace.
Invisible. In the place. Oh, go on.
Why be there going easy, you know?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Finally get to see the man with a big shaggy vibes.
Yeah, man.
How you doing today?
That's what things said.
All right, all right. Give us a little introduction. Tell us a little bit about Omni Invisible and why do you call yourself Omni Invisible?
Hey, you know what? See a little bit about me, you know, because you see, most people at yard know me as a cricketer, you know, me a straight cricketer still. And before the name Omni Invisible come up, I used to be one of the guy who programmed those self-driving cars. And and also I used to own my own delivery company. And I used to be doing my little reggae thing every now and then, and my wife keep telling me, you know what? I think you have a good voice. You must put it to use or some good stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. I kind of delayed for a minute, and I went to Jamaica, and then I run into some of my friends. I'm the Six. I don't know you guys heard about those guys, and
Yeah.
they mentioned, okay, my dog. He told me he wanted to do a song with me. So anyway, I said, all right, that's where the weed song comes up. So I run in the studio, I get the song out with him. He likes it. And he decided he want to give me the name Omni Invisible. Right? That's what they want to give me. They give me the name Omni, but because of the fact now I live in the US, I'm not, I like the Six, I like this song, but I wasn't a Six. So I said, okay, hey, Invisible. So that's where the name Omni Invisible comes up. So that means I'm the friend of the guys, but I'm not part of their team. I'm like individually by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right.
that's how it comes up.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So tell us, how long have you been doing music, and why did you decide to do music? Oh, you said your wife kind of tell you to
Yeah, she
kind of
was
inspire you somewhat.
pushing.
Right?
I've been doing it for roughly 2 years, and I was I know I can do my thing from way back then, but sure I didn't know it would kick off like this, because first when I just started the song and I do the first record, matter of fact, I told my mom I gonna record a song. She said, "No, man, give me the money, man. You can't sing." So that's how everything started. And from there on out, I end up and I wrote a few songs. I maybe have more than 12 to 15 songs that I wrote.
Wow.
Yeah. So the
Oh,
song,
that's cool. That's cool.
so the song that you're previewing right now, shoot, I think I wrote it in like 15 minutes, and it was all about my brother. I made it off my brother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's very inspiring. Beautiful. So tell us, which artists in the music industry are you inspired by?
Hey, you know,
Of course, I know Shaggy is one of them, not true.
I'm a big Shaggy fan from day one.
Yes.
From
Wow.
the
Yes.
first, even the first time when I met my wife, that was the song I sang to her. Bombastic. That's the lava, lava. Yeah, that was the song.
Sure.
So,
Wow, wow, wow.
hands down. On Roundhead. Read his life. Yeah, I love Roundhead. Roundhead is a good artist.
Yes.
Yes. Those two guys
So
are my
so if you could, if you got the opportunity to do a collab with an artist, or you want to do a collab with artist, I'm betting that would be Shaggy, right?
yes, definitely. Hands down, I want to do something with Shaggy. Spice, for sure. Spice crazy. I want to do a song with Spice
All
and Shaggy.
right.
Yep.
Very, very interesting. Sound good, sound good. All right, here I'm having 3 songs for you. So I'm going to play one of the 3 songs right now. This one is called Give Me the Weed. We're going to play this one and then you tell me what inspired you to write this one, Give Me the Weed. All right?
All right, no problem.
All right.
All of the American massive, Jamaican massive. Let me see the lighter. Data 6, yeah. California massive, just give it a beat, just like give it a beat. We don't really read the police, one was in it. Police in the street, I run them all like bees. Me no wanna cook, I mean no wanna crawl. Give me listen to me now, let me light up thoughts and let me do what Jamaica me go. Burn the weed, to a Canada me go. Burn the weed, to a England me go. Burn the weed, we the burn the weed we now. Burn the seed, me say you. Kill all the weed, just like give me the weed. Me no wanna cook. 6, me a smoke weed. From me look when me young, they know me smoke weed and they know me puff gum. Me have nobody enough, so me buy lump some like daddy want shoes. Me read custom, touch a California Sacramento. Feed them recent higher than Pimento. And the first weed me smoke, me irate so. Me a move like me green pan a adventure. Bad push them, burn the weed up. Law about them, burn the weed up. Mad dog them, burn the weed up. We the burn the baby now, burn the seed up. Bob Marley him, burn the weed up. King Selassie him, burn the weed up. Snow dog him, burn the weed, burn the weed. When me light my weed, them have a call fire shock 6 real out here, so you know the fire up. Stop up over hill to the read me anxious. Every rasta man know the chalice and puff. Happy strike up me like down the split can, but hustle man a hustle shipment by truck from California straight to Connecticut. Weed happy smoke, cops know the thing go. LA massive them, burn the weed up.
All right. Big song, big song. Give
All
me the
right.
weed.
You see,
Tell us
what
about this
inspired
one.
me to write that song? First, I have a family member that he went to jail because he was smoking weed. So that didn't sit well with me because I'm like, okay, it's medical purposes. That's what I heard. I know my dad was a cop for like 40 years, but due to that, I'm still not. Yeah, I'm still not gonna go against people who smoking weed. Whatever you do in life is all about you. I'm
Yeah.
responsible for me. My job is to raise my kids, and what I do in life to present myself to my kids to raise them up in the right way. My job is not to go out there and raise a grown man or somebody else's kid. That's not my job. So
Yes,
when
yes.
so I'm really into. I'm not against it, but I made the song because of my cousin when he went to jail. Said, "Give me the weed." We the burn the weed and policeman the sneeze. Because that day he was running from the cops, so that's where he comes in. That's how that song comes about. And so when I went to Jamaica, when I run into my dog is one of the 6, and then I was talking to him about it, and he said, "Okay, hey, I want to jump on the track," so I just put everything together. I live in San Jose, California, so due to that now it's like 30-40 minutes from Sacramento, and Sacramento is a place about weed, so that's why I put
Yeah.
all the song. And that's why he said, women like my weed, must be called for a jerk and all that stuff. Yes, I put all those lyrics in. So that's how it come about.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So tell
Yeah.
me, what's the feedback is this song getting? What's the feedback it's
Man,
getting?
that song is kicking. Everybody love that song that I know of. The weed song. For
Yeah.
some reason, they love the weed song. So I
Beautiful. I
that
want you
from
to
that.
tell me about. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Go
no, no,
ahead.
no. Yeah, I said I get feedback.
Okay. All right. All right. I know you say you started music just 2 years, but I want you to tell me about your journey throughout these 2 years you have been doing music. Do you have problem to get your song being played?
Yeah, you know what?
What's
It's
going on?
a tough situation because I put a lot. I don't even want to even say it over here in the year, but I put a lot of money on it. I put more than 20, 30, 40,000 US in it. And I get scammed a whole lot. There's one radio station in Jamaica that played it. 96.7. That's a very good guy. He was very upstanding, and I have this guy that I was sending money to put it on the radio. So each time he called me, he go, "Hey, I rave him have it. Ellis Kelly have it." He told me all kind of story, and I keep pushing money into it, and it wasn't true. Everything was all a lie. And I spoke with somebody from IRFM too, and I sent the music, and they told me the lyrics wasn't clean because I said girls whining in their chest, and I'm like, I worded perfectly. I make sure I didn't use any curse word, nothing.
Yeah.
But it was all a go around, and I pay a lot of money. I pay some money to promotion, and when I pay the money to promotion, then the guy first the guy charged me. I think he charged me like $500 for the promotion, and the next within 2 weeks he sent back asking me for $2,500. So I'm like, this doesn't make no sense.
Oh,
Yeah, so
wow.
I get really scammed out a whole lot from it. So I kind of stayed to put it on the down low since. I'm like, okay, I then have to back off this because something is not right about the whole situation. Yeah, but I do.
Wow, wow, wow. That's not so good at all, at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Oh, we're having some connection problem right there.
Oh, we do?
Oh, wow. Oh, you're back with us. You're back with us. Well, that's not so good at all. I'm telling you, that's not so good. That's not so good. But that leads me to ask you, if you could change one or two things in the music industry, what would you change?
You know what? If I could change something, I want to go back to like Beanie Man and Bone Tequila time. Some of the stuff I hear now don't make no sense. I heard sometimes the guys, if they're rapping about a cheer, 2 minutes in the song, they're rapping about the ocean. Like, it doesn't add up. It doesn't make a sense. It doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
And I think they need to
Yeah.
bring back more girls tune, more love song, and cut the guns out, man. It's all about the guns and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and money and scamming and phone and top of that's craziness. They take out the fun out of reggae, to be honest.
Wow, I have to agree with you now. I agree with you now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let me drop another big tune here, because you sang them hot. This one is called Line Up, and of course, this song is in a competition right now, the Tookoff show. You
Yeah.
know, where Tookoff show top 6 competition, and I see this song is getting a lot of vote, you know, so good luck on this one because it's a good song,
Right, no
you
problem.
know. So let me drop this one. It's called Line Up.
All right.
Highway production, Tarzan. You know what y'all want? Y'all want the sweet to make all the hammer. When I get to time on the young get summer. Take off with the million, put her on the floor. Little longer than the girl run through the door. I read her mind, I know she want more. Then she look me in the eyes and say, come you up. Poor girl road, poor girl road. Poor girl road, line up, girl, them a line up. Girl in the front, them a line up. Girl in the back, them a line up. Girl body look so good, they give me ego. Line up, girl, them a line up. Strong body girl, them a line up. Sexy body girl, them a line up. Them a line up. Tension of the week, and they gonna love me. Girl, I wanna tell them I'm tear up shit. Anything we do, me say me will this. Me a gonna keep on it, me a gonna keep on the right. Grab up on thing like a fight, we a fight. Big and girl in a me back on a fight, she a fight. Work, we a work from day till night. On the moon, or the sunlight. Line up, girl, them a line up. Girl in the front, them a line up. Girl in the back, them a line up. Girl body look so good, they give me the up. Line up, girl.
To be frank with you, yeah, with all the promotion you tell me you give these songs, that song is be global already. Like, seriously, it has
Yeah,
a buzz, man.
put a
I'm
lot,
telling you.
put a lot into it
Yeah.
because this I flew down to Jamaica, and firsthand I know I was there for a week and I spent more than 25,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
But
Wow. Wow.
but you know sometimes it comes to you're gonna have some people straight with you, you're gonna have some people not straight with you. So it's all
Right.
you
In
know.
it. For
Yeah.
real, for real. Right, tell us about this song lineup. What inspired you to write this one?
All right, this song lineup now inspired me. First, it's all about my brother. My brother, we call him Tarzan because he don't have a relation, he don't have no woman. As soon as your one just gone, so we call him Tarzan. That's the name.
Okay.
So this song I made it off him. That's where you go Tarzan. You know what the girl want? The girl want to see thing and them call it the bomber because I was all about making fun of him because
Oh,
he's
wow, wow, wow.
yes was my son
Wow.
driving in the car and my brother called me and then my son go, who is that? I said your uncle. And he said, my son said, you call him Tarzan. And then I started explaining why I call him Tarzan. And then we both start the song and then me and my son started put it together. And that's how that song come about. Tarzan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good. That's good. So tell us what next for Omni Invisible or any more singles coming soon, any
Yeah, man.
EP, any
Yeah.
album?
I have a new single that I'm working on right now. It's a little bit of party song, club song, and I talk a little bit about Jamaica. I talk a little bit about the Corona. Oh, I love that party verse about the Corona. I have one verse that is really nice. I really love that one. Like, love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Looking forward to that one. That one. All right, you know what I want you to do? You could give us a little acapella about that one that you have coming soon, or any other song. You know,
Man,
you want to give us a little
I,
acapella.
I give you a little cappella, man. Down in Jamaica, women
All
just
right.
come, ready? Down in Jamaica,
Yeah.
women just come for California with the money lump sum. Me no want no knife, we no want no gun. Party time is a party time. Party time now a party time. Cruise me, I go cruise on the street in a me drop top. The government tell us the corona cost from the rock, but some girl get pregnant and some get fucked. Some they on YouTube and some they on TikTok. Some of them a post video with themselves on the med top. Big booty girl, them a walk and a show them crack. Party time now a party time.
Sure. Lord of mercy. That one acts like love.
Yeah, man, I haven't touched
Lord
because
of mercy.
for the man, because see sometimes the man they don't take care of the woman in a certain way. So
Yeah.
my second next verse is man take out the woman and you wine and dine. Your clothes off you clean and your shoes off you shine. Your dollars in your pocket and your girl say you fine. Party time now party time. That's a good song. Like it.
Of course. I love it already. I love it. All right, I'm waiting on that one to come on the Tookoff show so we can rock our bodies.
Yeah,
Put
man.
it Tookoff, rocket
Yeah.
style.
And you know the
Nice, nice.
Corona kind of slow down now, no, so that's why I made that one.
All right, all right. Quarantine time done. Time to have fun. All
Time.
right. So tell me, are you an artist that, are you an on the spot artist, or you an artist that you have to hear a rhythm to meds it before you come up with a song?
Man, you know what? The thing is, I kind of write my songs. It depends on my mood because sometimes I'll be driving and I see something and I'll make a song off it. It all depends on my mood, you know. It all depends.
Oh,
Yeah, it all
all right.
depends because I like to
All
I
right,
write song because I like to make sure it makes sense. I don't want to just go up there and just say something that don't make no sense. If I'm talking about a car, I'm gonna focus on the car. I'm not gonna talk a car and then I'm talking about something else over there. I don't like that. I make
yes,
it.
yes. A lot of mercy, Lord of mercy. All right, let's see what kind of focus and mood you're in right now, because I want you to do a little something for DJ Grace and the Tookoff show on the spot.
DJ Grace upon with foot on bass. I stick the rude girl from power up the way is DJ Grace upon with foot on bass. You know, come in say we that was him I can live Monday was in your neck. When DJ Grace come in, kill up some boy upon the spot. When upon with foot on bass. DJ Grace upon with foot on bass.
Lord of mercy, fully Tookoff, fully Tookoff. I love it, I love it. All right, let me drop the next big bad song. This one is called Big Booty Girls. All right.
All sexy girl around the world. Let me see you step out on the dance floor. Caribbean girls, American girls, no other than know me.
I be nice, and me I represent all big body girls from Kingston right back to California. You don't know the thing, go.
Big booty girl, yes, I'm the best. Oh, nothing more, me no want nothing less. Show this in the club, Yeah, wind up on the chest. Shoulders on the dance floor. Wind up on the chest. Wind them a wind up on the chest. And I move them a move up them breasts. Shoulders to the club. Yeah, wind up on the chest. And I move them a move up them breasts.
Big booty girl, yes, we are the best. Want nothing more, we don't have nothing less. Move to the right, move to the left. Shake up me bumper, rub up him chest. Be nice, you know that I mean. Sexy and cute and every man just a free. Them a watch me like a TV. Big up to me friend with them call him on me.
Big booty girl, yes, I'm the best. Oh, nothing more, me no want nothing less. Shoulders in the club, yeah, wind up on the chest. Shoulders on the dance floor, wind up on the chest. Wind them a wind up on the chest. And I move them a move up them breasts. Shoulders in the club, yeah, wind up on the chest. And I move them a move up them breasts. Boom, bam, bada bam bam. Love is the girls, them a rock them bottom. Boom, bam, what a bam bam. Jamaican girls, yes, them are the best. American.
All right. Tookoff settings. Tell us about this one.
You know what? I
Unbelievable.
made that song because in society, everybody go against, especially living in the UK, living in America, Canada. As soon as a woman is thick, because I don't use the word fat. As soon as a woman is thick, then they pretty much then I started looking on them. Either people said, okay, they're overweight or something. So I do that song definitely for the thick women to say, hey, you're beautiful regardless. Regardless if you're thick, you're skinny, regardless. All you need is a good heart.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I do the song Big Booty Girl and said, yes, they're the best. Because I want a woman who is really thick to go in the club and have fun too.
Of course.
If she's overweight, then sometimes they feel uncomfortable to go on the dance floor and do what the smaller women do. So when I go Big Booty Girl, you're the best. So I'm like, okay, I'm calling them out. Come have fun.
All right. I love that.
So
That's a good intention. Great. All right. Tell us, what is your support system like? Family support, friend support. Does other artists support your music?
Yeah, you see the six, they support my music a lot, and I of course my family here, my kids, they all support my music. My friends in Jamaica, my family, they've been playing it every day. I have a nephew too. He's an artist down there too, Kenny G. It's going good. They all support my music. My system is good. My dad too. My dad is a church guy, and yesterday he go, hey, guess what? I vote for you. So
I love that.
he supported.
All right.
I was very surprised.
Nice. All right. So right. So, are you an independent artist or do you have a managing team?
No, I'm very independent. I have my own label and everything. My radio, I own everything.
Wow. All right. And if somebody's watching this live and want to work with you, how could they contact you?
I'm very open. They could call me up at 209-592-9582.
Okay, beautiful. I know because of the pandemic, we don't get to interact with the fans as much,
Right.
no show as such, and
Right.
that kind of hold back for a while. So how do you interact with your fans?
Mostly on Facebook. I interact with them on Facebook a lot. And
Yes.
otherwise from that, most of my fan is people that pretty much know me. They have my number. Most people that, but I have fans that I never met. I don't know them. For instance, Jamaica, and there's a tour bus. I took a tour bus to my parents' house in Negril, Jamaica. So I'm from Negril, Jamaica, and I heard my song comes on. My song was playing, but I still didn't say anything. I kind of just let it go. I didn't say anything to the guy that was driving the tour bus. And I went around different places and I heard my song play. I went to St. Martin. I heard my song play there. I went to the Cayman Island and I heard it playing the songs and all the good stuff and people dancing to it. So obviously they're a fan if they playing it.
That's amazing. Of course,
Yeah.
that is amazing. All right. I want you to tell us one thing about Omni Invisible that we don't know, and you think that, you know what, today let me let the fans know this one thing that they don't know about me.
Why would you don't know about me? See, I'll say I'm a straight up people person. Um, Otherwise from that, I'm a big time sport guy. I used to do sports in Jamaica a lot. Um, I play Jamaica under 19 cricket and all that good stuff. So I was
Oh,
very big into sports. I play this cricket called parish cricket. I used to play that. I play soccer. So I'm big into stuff like that. But some people who don't know me wouldn't know that.
right. Right. All
But
right. Well, that's good. That's good to know. We know something about you today. That's good. All right. So, you know what? At this moment, what do you want to say to them fans?
repeat that one. I think there was a call coming in, man. Cut it off. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. At this moment, what do you want to say to your fans?
You know what? I want to say I appreciate everything what they've done. I appreciate the fact that they like my songs, they listen to my music, and guess what? We have some more news, some more fun songs coming up, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it for the fans. I tell you that. I
All
will.
right. Sound good. Sound good. And do you want to make any special big ups at this time?
Yeah, man. Big up Claudia, big up Omari, big up Tarzan, big up my dog Six. You don't know things set. Man, big up all like you. Big up DJ Glenn. One of my good friend from Belize. Support the thing from
Yeah.
day one. Yeah, man. One big up them, you see.
Beautiful.
And guess what?
All
Big
right.
up DJ Grace. Took our
Of
boss.
course. Of course.
All right.
Of course. Big up yourself too. And
Yeah,
guess
man.
what? Thank you to take the time out to come and talk with me. And we're going to talk again in the near future. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? You just keep me updated with your singles or EP or album. And
Yeah,
you don't
man.
know you're a part of the Tookoff show, so you're a Tookoff artist, you know? So
Yeah,
we
man.
took off on the like Fire Rocket style. So you just keep on doing good, clean music and I will play them. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
I saw things set, my boss. Say things set. That's right.
Right. So big
All
up
right.
yourself, you know, all right? And
Yeah, man.
just keep safe and just keep on doing the good work and be more to you and the wife because you see that she's well supportive of your music and I appreciate that. And
Yes, man.
the whole family.
All
All
right.
right.
All right.
So
Thanks very
big up
much.
yourself and enjoy the rest of your day and speak to you soon.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. Thanks. All right. Bye.
All right.
All right.
All sexy girl around the world. Let me see you step out on the dance floor. Caribbean girls, American girls, no other than know me.
I be nice, and me I represent all big body girls from Kingston right back to California. You don't know the thing, though.
Big booty girl, yes, I'm the best. Want nothing more, make I want nothing less. Show this in the club, you wind up on the chest. Show this on the dance floor, wind up on the chest. Wind them a wind up on the chest. And I move them a move up them breasts. Show this in the club, you wind up on the chest. And I move them a move up them breasts.
Big booty girl, yes, we are the best. Wanna
All right, check out Omni Invisible Music out there in all digital platform. Support the artists and tune in to the Tookoff show on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and also on Jamaican Radio on a Saturday from 1 till 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in to the Tookoff show and come and listen to your favorite songs. We call it a talent show. Well, it took off on them. I like Fire Rocket style. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. And thanks to everybody that, show up on the live. Pick up yourself, Jobliss. Pick up yourself, Candid, Trendsetter, and the whole support team. See you later. Bye.